And so what I'm doing here now, I'm going to go to reserve, because I always go to reserve until I regret it. There we go, choke on. Now this hasn't started for several weeks since my last video. I was looking at that video, having some chats with Brooke and doing a lot of research again, and decided to, I'm basically going to go back to how it runs best, which is probably the 65 idle. Probably the K5s. I've gone for a K5 needle instead of the K4s. That's a minor change, but the idle jet I'll probably run at 65. Seems to run best there. I can get it nice and powerful and great. Okay, but the point of this series was the AFR, of course. And now the AFR tells us it's too rich all the time. The last run was with 60s. No one goes below 60. I never see that anywhere. However, I went and I bought some 55s because I've got this gear here. It's all set up. I've got the chance to do the testing. I just want to see what will happen. Will it give us a noticeable drop in the AFR readings? How is it going to run? Probably not very well, but we'll find out. So that's what I've done. After that, when I go back to my 65s or so, I'm going to adjust the accelerator pumps. I've got the data for that now, everything I need. And I also got some new screws, so it's nice and fresh. In fact, those were just about the only screws I didn't replace. But I've got fresh ones now. And so I'm going to do that, set it all up nicely, and then that's the end of that. Okay, here we go. Let's get it started. As I say, it hasn't run for a while, and it's had the carbs off, and the bowl's emptied, and jets put in, and so on and so forth. So I'll give it a squirt. Bowl should be full. Turn it on. I'm going to turn it on. After a moment, I'll turn on the turn off the lights here for now. Turn on the temperature gauges, and then turn on the AFR device, and we should be good. All right, let's see what happens. Choke. Oh, here we go, nearly there. Loud. This is loud. This is with these special exhaust headers that are a lot noisier. And this is with the small idle jets, but nothing else is adjusted. Mixture, nothing's been adjusted. Hasn't been adjusted at all. So I'm just going to get going. Over the hill in the usual direction. There was a pop suggesting it's lean, which is no surprise. Okay. Get the temperature gauges on. Check my brakes. Get the AFR on. Reading. Accident waiting to happen. Jesus, girly. Well, temperatures all the way up to 600 on the front and 580 on the rear. AFR has just come on now. Up in the high 11s. Expecting anything in particular at this point. Now I did normally stop up here a bit further back there on each ride just to look at the idle. Actually no, it was further down. Oh well, this will do. So we've got 11.9, 12, 12, and the bottom one's 12.5. Now that's interesting because the bottom was always the richer one. I think it was always lower. That's the upper cylinder, the rear cylinder. And now it's sort of consistently a little bit higher. Well, on and off. I actually did notice that driving up here as well. It's staying in the 12s. There we go, that's settling. Barely, barely. Yeah, it is. Still, it's settling in there at 11 or so. You know, I'm not getting the dramatic rise in AFR. Well, even a subtle rise. I'm not really even getting that. Oh, there we go. Bottom is 13.5 there. See if it settles down. Yeah, it'll settle down. Yeah, 13. Now, I should say this is not calibrated at idle at this point. I haven't done the mixture. I could probably balance those. This is more dramatic than before. See, that bottom one is now running AFR 13 point something. That's sort of... Now, as I say, I replaced the needle, so I had the slides out and replaced the jets and the needles, and I haven't adjusted the throttles nor the mixture, so that could be doing that. And it's just really beginning to warm up now. But no, we are a bit higher now, certainly in that bottom one, but that's only at idle. And the leaner jet, well, that's what it's going to do. The only other option is the slide. Get a slide with a higher ramp, taller ramp, get a bit more air in at this point when it just rolls on, just there. You can also grind them off or file them off. I'll consider doing that with my oldest slides, the ones that were in there when I bought it. That's like 2 sets back. No, not when I bought it, when the previous owner bought it. He replaced slides and then I replaced slides. Okay. It's idling sort of a bit higher than it was. That is settling into a higher AFR now. Mid to upper 12s. Temperatures over 400, under 600. Still a big difference there. But that's how these things work, I guess. Let's see. The only question is, do I want to get on the motorway or do I want to just go and adjust? I'm not that fussed about adjusting the idle mixture at this point, because I can set that up for any jet. So let's go for a little cruise around the coast. Actually, no, maybe I will get on the motorway. Just hop out to Petone quickly. It's just a pain to get there from here. Better at this point than the 60s were. 13 at the top, that's when going off the idle, it's the overrun. That's what it was before, it was always up in the 13s. You can tune it and tweak it to run fine, probably with any jets within a range. What I don't want it to do is to pop and go off when I'm at the lights. It hasn't done that for a long time, but as I go leaner, I'm sort of expecting that to happen, even though it's behaving right now. Go. Thank you. Thanks. Actually, it seems a bit slow on the throttle. Yeah. Feels a bit slow on the throttle. Just there when I was just blipping it very slightly, and that's the lean field. Yeah. Pretty slight though. Look at that. It's running at 13 now. I'm just idling along. Go down a gear. Higher RPM gets richer. Roughly the same throttle position. Let's gas it a bit. That's just a touch. Oh, it does feel weak. Yeah. Definitely feels weaker with this jet. It here. It's actually a little bit less coughing. I'll try it in top gear. This will really fall. Yeah, that's exactly the same. Okay, we're off again. As I say, idle's a little bit high, but 12 to 12 and a half at the bottom, rear cylinder, upper, and 13, just over 13 on the front cylinder. So that's swapped around. That's what's happened there. I have to double check my videos, but from memory it was the other way around. Oh, it's just not strong, I tell you. So you can definitely use the jet to set it up for emissions, but it does hit the power. I'll go at your speed, whatever that may be. According to my speedo, that's just under 90. So I think my speedo shows a little bit over. This should be an 80K. Just feeling my front brake. when you're on the overrun there, you can just touch it a tiny bit. I'm just feeling for any issues. Just thought I could feel a little bit of a... No, it's good. Well, this is just purring along. I think I'm in fourth. Yeah, that was fourth. This is fifth. 10.5 to 11, around 11. AFR 600 and 620, 630 on the temps. Go down a gear, go down another gear. On over 4,000 RPM. See what happens to the temperatures and stuff, if anything. It's not very fast here. I'm not going to change in just a second. Okay, temperatures are up now, 640, 650 on the left, and 690 on the right. And that's the thing to point out. Yes, I'm not getting any engine braking of that type you get with the rich jets here. But here, when I come on, it's nothing. It doesn't make the howling sort of racy sound. It doesn't go. Go down a gear. Yeah, with the richer jets you go up, and then when you're off, it really goes. Quite mild here, which is nice. It sort of feels smoother, but and going on the gas, this is for Greg, who is interested in this part, so I was pointing it out anyhow. See, I can go on the gas, off the gas, on the gas. It's sort of easy to adjust just to bring it on slowly. Noticeable. However, the behavior I'm going to be aiming for is a bit more like the richer jets. So I'm probably going to end up back at 65 at this rate. So I find this smoothness really kicks in with the 62s and the 60s, and here with the 55 it's very, very clear. But interestingly, it runs just fine at all of them, with all of them. Ah, there we go. So we're looking at 12.5, lower cylinder, upper gauge, a little bit richer, a little bit leaner, sorry. Higher numbers. But I could tune that out with the auto mixture screw.